had that much impact. It's really in Soft's court to do something, because he is falling behind in those upgrades really crucially. Clearing out the gold right now, just trying to work on that and bring it right down. But I'd really be interested to find out when Glade's timing attack is going to come, because he just seems to be building up, and he does have that +2 attack upgrade right now, and Soft is starting to get research online, so if he lets Soft catch up in the upgrade stakes, I really feel like Glade will have blown his window, but that would be very unlike him. So really interested to find out how this is going to end.
Yeah, it seems like a showdown's going to happen soon, and Glade's got a pretty big advantage at the moment. The upgrades for him are not going to go well in Soft's favour. Soft really needs to get his economy up and running, but at the moment the economy advantage is slightly in his favour, but not enough to really make a difference here. If he doesn't get these upgrades up and running soon, then he's just going to fall further and further behind Glade, and he's just going to get rolled in a minute. But if he's given the chance to catch up, then Glade will need to be careful, because if he expands too much, and he looks like he's taking the gold now, so if Glade doesn't take advantage of the opportunity now, then he could be in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, very interesting choice by Glade that he chose not to extend his creep. He saw that Soft was going for that Hydra Roach build, and he was going for it very, very early and trying to slow Glade down as much as possible. So he didn't extend his own creep, got Roach speed to compensate for it so that he could be aggressive. And now his Hydras are off creep, and this is the consequence of it. These Hydras are very slow, and this is a big, big investment setting Hydras off creep. Spinecrawler's not quite down for Soft. This is going to be really bad for Soft, but he's got a lot of Zerglings coming in. They're just melting. Good micro there from Glade, but the Spinecrawlers are down now. Hydra Roach, pretty even numbers on both sides, though. Spinecrawler's too much of a hassle for Glade to deal with. Soft came out really nicely there, thanks to the superior placement of those Spinecrawlers, which came in just in time. And now Glade is reacting by trying to take his own gold, but he is now really far behind, because Soft is basically going to get his gold online right now while Glade's actually clearing it. And the +2 upgrade was not that all that useful, considering the +1 upgrade for Soft kicked in, and as well Soft had a bunch of Zerglings which absorbed all the shots while he got that nice concave off. So I like that execution by Soft. This time he won't have as many Zerglings, almost no Zerglings this time to deal with it. He's just burning into Hydras. Now the careful thing you've got to do in ZVZ in this kind of situation is you have to make sure that you don't fall behind in Roach numbers and go too much in the Hydras. So Hydras will do more damage, but they are just so fragile, and if you have your convex collapse on one side, then you would just fall behind and just be completely melted. So it's really very, very mirrored right now, and very, very even. Curious choice though from Soft. He is getting Zergling speed, so we may actually see him burn a bit more income on actual Zerglings, especially now that he's got his gold up and mining while Glades is still producing. So really right now I think it's up to Glade to make something happen, because Soft is in a pretty comfortable position.
Yeah, I think Glade's in a little bit of trouble now, though. These Zerglings might have actually helped him out a bit as we see Soft push out. And this isn't looking too good for Glade at the moment, though, but those Zerglings are a bit... Sorry, not the Zerglings, the Hydralisks are a bit too slow off creep, and doesn't really have it pushed out enough to make anything happen here, but it does look like Soft has the bigger numbers.
Yeah, curious thing from Soft is he hasn't gone any further in his upgrades. He's still in 1-0 compared to 2-0 from Glade, so that is the biggest thing in Glade's advantage, but the production of Soft is just kicking in way too well right now, and Glade's trying to catch up, not looking to be aggressive, just trying to get himself back into position where he's comparable. But just looking at the income tab right now, it's 57 harvesters compared to 51 for Glade, and it's just huge gold advantage right now of 1700 over 1300, which is just absolutely massive at this point in the game. His biggest thing is the fact that he's got 2-1 on those Hydra Roach now, but looking like Soft is going to push out with his 1-1 Hydras. Moved a little bit too far down, and now we're seeing this Roach line from Glade kicking in. Now it's just basically Hydras, and Soft has a bunch of Roaches trapped at the back of his Hydras, not able to get to the front because they do not have the range. Finally getting to the front, but Glade got off a lot of shots. It's basically superior numbers. Gets through right there despite executing badly. Glade actually GG's there, and Soft takes him out. So that was really nice execution. The Overseers worked really well for what it was worth. It just sort of delayed Glade just enough, and then finally when he was able to get his production online, he was just never in a good situation despite pushing those upgrades. So really interesting strategy there from Soft, but it worked out well in the end.